Hey everybody, what is going on? Back in the bush with chicken nugget.
Firebug.
Firebug. She's Firebug today. Doing autumn things, getting ready for, you know, what's coming, the white stuff. So it's my day. My day to get up and get the eavesdrop off. You know, it's something I do every year. It's something I film every year. You guys probably don't need to see me doing this, but I mean, why not? First order of the day is get this eavesdrop popped off up here, and then we're going to find a few other things to do. Crazy that it's the end of a year, that we had a drought, and I just had to drain water down out of the tank because it was over full. So, pretty silly. That's the way it is. This is probably full of needles, as it is every year. It's so full of needles. It doesn't drain good after a while. We'll see. Up or down. Take her off. Oh yeah, it's full. Absolutely full right here. Crazy. Wow. Look at the needles in that eavesdrop. How do you cure that, eh? Right full of the freaking things. Look at them all. Right full. Brutal. Frozen lump of needles. Anyway. Section number 1. I don't want to drop it on the ground. My luck will break the damn thing. So let's go over section number 2. Right, good news. I got my new windshield for Lola in the back of the truck. I'll show you guys in a minute. The guy did a beautiful job on it. I'm definitely going to do. I'm doing videos on the build. But I'm definitely going to do a shout out to this guy too, Scott, because he did a nice job on it. Good price, good work. And I don't mind recommending somebody when they do good work and charge a fair price, which he definitely did. So, you know, $200. He basically cut a piece of tempered glass, and it's a big windshield. So. There. Another one ready to go. Number 2. Actually, less needles in this piece. It's not as bad as the other one. But yeah, I got my my doors are 75% done for Lola, and I have the new windshield. So very excited that we're gonna get that thing done soon. Look at the crap up there in the downpipe. Unbelievable. Gotta go up there next. Well, anyway, time to get the last bit off here before I fall.
Why men die young?
Why do men live, yes, less than women? No. I might get a hold of that when I go get back on it, so I don't kick it sideways. Pull these screws out of here. There, just lost her all. There she goes. There she goes. And I need the bit. Right full of needles. That's all it is. Isn't that crazy? Alright, I need you over here. Just hold this ladder so I jump on. Please. Isn't that nice? Windshield for Lola. Hard to see it from here. It's friggin' big, it's 4 feet wide. 1/8 plate steel I made, bent the bottom, bent the top, made her custom fit piece of glass. Tempered glass, same thing as in the windows of the truck. So that's going in Lola. We're gonna have a good time with that this winter. Let's go see Firebug is doing here. Lightning Bug. What are you doing, Lightning Bug? What's going on, Lightning Bug?
Oh, I'm getting it done.
Yeah, she's getting her done.
Getting her done.
Doing Lightning Bug things. Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
That pile went down fast.
Burning a bunch of old crap that's been laying off the side in here. Been here for a couple years now. Just stuff you cut and just you kind of tuck in the bush. And there was a big old pile in here.
Because we've always had a fire ban.
Always had a fire ban all summer, yeah. So she already cleaned up a huge mess here. Now she's going at this pile here. So it's gonna look wonderful to clean just some of it up around here. Keeps her busy. I had a big fire on in the shed, garage, whatever in the hell you want to call it over here. I haven't really established a workshop. Big fire going in here. Got her all warmed up. It's so nice that I can walk in and I can do that. Isn't that wonderful? Big old fire going in the old barrel stove. $69 stove. From Princess Auto. That's about it's 8, 9 years old now. Can't say enough about them. It's just sheet metal. It'll heat her quick and it'll go out quick, but it's great for burning scraps and little things and keeping your ass warm. So, but it's an easy 70 degrees in here. It should be plus 20 Celsius. Beautiful in here right now. Might put her away a bit later, clean her up, not sure yet what we're doing. Just kind of a lazy, whoop, what a difference, huh? Kind of a bit of a lazy day. Going at her wide open at home for the last few weeks, so. And not done yet. Could be interesting, the last part of my side-by-side doors. Well, 2 last parts. I got new Lexan coming for the windows. And that was a Davy Dum Dum too, but I'm going to make a coffee actually. I had the old windshield in that thing. I had the old windshield in Lola. You guys might have noticed it last winter. It was just a Lexan plexiglass, blah, 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 windshield, 2 foot by 4 foot. They're okay, but at best, right? At minimum, they're okay because they scratch up easy. They're hard to see through, blah, blah, blah. Sun glares on them bad. And they're always bowed. They're never flat. But anyway, I figured I'd cut it. I showed in the last video the rough picture of the door that I'm making. I figured I'd cut it. So I cut one, and I miscalculated when I did it, and I could have got 2 out of that piece. So... you guys got any idea what Lexan's worth to buy 1/4 inch right now? You have any idea what it is to buy glass for that stove over here? You realize that stuff's over $200 a square foot now to put a door in your stove? And that one actually broke 2 weeks ago over here. There's a crack in it, but we're still using that. But anyway, I'm going to be doing fiberglass probably tomorrow when I get home on those doors. I'm a little nervous to do it, but I'm looking forward to doing it because it's going to protect them, it's going to waterproof them, and then they're going to all be just ready to put on. So it's going to be quite a project. Thank God it's going to be done. We're going to go out and enjoy it because I got 8 snow throwers right now to do total, so I'm getting them done too though. So it's not like olden days when I used to work on my stuff and the customers had to wait. So it kind of sucks too. Notice when we got here yesterday, it's hard to see in here. This is my monitor for my charge controller upstairs in the loft. Well, the charge controller basically shit the bed on us last week, so the batteries aren't charging. They're sitting at 12.2 volts, and there's input coming into the solar panel, but it's not putting it in the batteries anymore. So that thing's only a year old, and it's a good brand. They're highly rated. EP Ever is the name of them. Tracer, I think, is the brand. Anybody's ever used one of those? And I had a 20 amp. I moved up. That's a 30. And I've seen on some days, and I think this is going to be way over some people's head, and other guys are going to get it no problem at all. But I've got my panels right now hooked in series, meaning positive off one, negative to the other, positive off negative. With that combination right now, because I've got two, what have I got? I've got two Coleman 100s and a 120, so that's 320. Plus I have that All Powers, which is another 210, I think. So I have about 530 wattage. Problem is, when I run them in series all together, I'm getting over 100 volts AC coming in, or 100 volts DC coming in off of that. And the charge controllers kick out at 100 volts. They won't take over that, even though it can take up to 30 amps. So a couple times last week when we were here and I check it and there's a red light on in that monitor and it said input voltage too high. Well, there's no way to limit that running all my panels in series. So what I'm going to have to do is the three Colemans, I'm going to run them in series, tag the All Powers parallel into those two. If anybody understands that, it's going to be series parallel down there, and that'll drop my input voltage down is what it'll do. And hopefully I don't lose any amperage out of it, because when I ran them all parallel before, and I couldn't get 20 amps output going into my batteries. Once I went series on the whole works, I've seen 28, 29 amps coming in. That's pretty friggin' good, man. That's good solar power, right? For running 6 little batteries up there, 6 volts. So running them still at 12 volt, because they're also series parallel. But again, sorry guys, that's over the head of a few people, but lots would understand too, I guess, if you know just basic electrical stuff, right? Series and series parallel circuits. Anyway, gonna heat up some water, gonna have a coffee, gonna kick back, and not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but the garage is warm, Cindy's burning. I'm not working too hard today because again, I've been burning the candle both ends for a while.
Getting warm.
She usually complains it's cold. This girl never stops. She really doesn't. She's a good one.
Get stuffy.
Get away?
Yeah, her pee.
Uh-oh. You're not going to squat in front of the camera, are you? Maybe. Uh-oh. Stay tuned. What a girl.
Trying to keep it low.
Trying to keep it low. Staying on the low down, she is. Staying on the low down. Perfect.
Whew. Oh.
I'm thinking it might be a good evening for a rum and eggnog later.
Oh yeah.
Spiced rum and eggnog, yum.
Yum.
Beautiful fire. I wouldn't put any more on until she burns down a little bit. She's getting pretty good there. Ah.
Wait a little bit.
I'd wait a little bit before you put much more on.
Well, it's pretty much done except for a little bit here and there.
I guess. Cleaned up quite a mess. This was all just full of crap all on the side here, and got it all cleaned up now with a difference. It'll look nicer. Just getting some of the stuff that's been laying in there. There's a couple squirrels in here. They're not impressed because I think that's where he is living. Is in under that pile. He's right there in the tree. He's not real impressed. Cindy's a home wrecker. He's clearly looking for the home. Yeah. Unreal. At least they don't get in the camp. That's all I can say. At least they don't get in the camp. Anyway. Yeah, he's up there. He don't sound impressed up there in the tree chirping away. So. Yeah.
I'm bringing it home.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh well. And I got it right warm in here. I'm probably not going to do anything today. Lazy. 33 o'clock in the afternoon, so might just go in and kick back and have a rum and eggnog, maybe. Alrighty, talk to you in a bit. Oh boy, Cindy's cooking corner, and we're having a rum and eggnog tonight.
Oh boy.
What's going on, Cindy's cooking corner tonight?
Oh, we're having spicy pork.
Spicy pork, pork tenderloin.
Yes. And we're having mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
And fiddlehead.
And fiddlehead. How you doing, Cindy?
Spicy ramen kick my butt.
Spice rum and eggnog, and we're watering it right down, milking it right down, basically. Light eggnog.
We're milking it down, but we're putting more alcohol.
Milking her down and putting more alcohol. So anybody's been wondering, and I haven't really talked about this at all, but I'm not sick as far as I know. I'm pretty sure I'm doing okay. I feel great, but I've dropped a substantial amount of weight in the last few months. My clothes hang baggy on me now. I got to kind of upgrade and get some,
Smaller clothes.
Smaller clothes. It's been a long time coming, and it's just, I'm getting to the age where I had too many friends around my age that are dropping like freaking flies, man. So it's time to do a little something about it, I guess. It was my choice to do that, and I got away from beer and chips. I'm not going to lie to you, beer and chips was a lot of it, and just eating less and trying to eat a little bit healthier, and eating a lot of fruit was a lot of the trick for me anyway. A lot of bananas, a lot of grapes, a lot of yogurt. And you've probably seen a couple of the videos I was doing lately. I'd come over here for breakfast. That's what I'd have instead of bacon and eggs and 2 or 3 bagels.
You never did bacon and eggs.
I did a lot of bacon and eggs or a great big omelet or something, and then I'd have a bagel or 2 on the side with it. That's just to get the day going. Well, I started eating a lot of fruit, and I'm telling you, I'm a firm believer that natural fruit, natural sugars and stuff, and I'm proof of it. I've dropped like 40 pounds. I'm probably close to it. And I'm down, well, on belt sizes, I've lost close to 8 inches off my waist. So it's hard to believe, but my belt I've gone from 42-inch jeans to I put on a pair of 36s the other day that I haven't worn in years, and that's 6 inches smaller, and I could probably go a little below that, but I don't want to go below that. But energy level times 10, right? So put 40 pounds in a duffel bag and carry it around. Put it in a backpack, carry it around for a while, and then drop it. And that's what I feel like. I feel like I just sat down 40 pounds, and I feel that much lighter. So my knees don't hurt anymore. My hips aren't hurting. Life's good. I'm going to be 59 in 2 months. So cheers to us. Cheers to us. Knock on wood. So, but used to love buying a flat of beer, drinking that every weekend over here. Could put that away real quick, but I can't because it was starting to really catch up to me. So, and it was time for me to do something about it, and I feel so much better. I really do. I feel so much better. So, anyway, enough about that. So I'm not, having no issues that way. If anybody wanted to ask, I'm not sick or anything. I've just lost a whole lot of weight in the last. Started probably around May or June this year. I just started cutting back, getting away from chips.
Oh.
Chips and beer. Cindy didn't like getting rid of the chips at first, but she still buys some and still has some. But when we go to Costco, we get a great big bag, and we could drop that thing down in an evening or two. You do that too much, and it catches up to you after a while. So.
Oh, I know,
but
I don't have to cut as much as you did.
She didn't have cut as much as me.
I lost too much weight.
I know you did, and the problem is that when I don't want to eat something, she feels that she doesn't want to eat anything herself, and I tell her, help yourself.
I make a mess. Look,
She makes a mess.
Look at the mess I make when I
It's
cook.
Cindy's cooking whirlwind corner, so.
I'm not going to make a mess for me. I'll do cereal or
Make a mess for you and do cereal. I do cereal. I eat all kinds of fried egg friggin' sandwiches, but I mean, and that's all I've honestly done. I've just cut back big time in portions for one instead of 2 or 3 plates of something, because when she cooks wonderful meals. But a lot of it is snacking late at night and pastas and that, and just cut way back on it. So And it is. It's crazy.
It was chips and beer.
How easy it was is ridiculous. I don't want to brag about it. Holy Christ.
It's a man thing.
It's a man thing. I didn't even do any extracurricular work. I work hard and play harder. So, I mean, that's the difference too, right? I do not stay idle very long. Anybody that follows this channel, Rolling Stone gathers no moss. So, anyways, talk to you guys in a while. Well, there we go. Cindy's got supper ready. We are going to sit down here and eat our pork. I am so glad I got out of barbecue. The initial plan was for me to barbecue this. First, we were going to cook it on the fire with the Denny Loge grill. Yeah, we gave up on that. We had a fire outside half the afternoon, right? I guarantee there's still enough coals at the driveway. Go out and cook dinner in the driveway, huh?
That would have been
going out to have dinner in the driveway. Anyway, so I get out of barbecuing. So we went from the initial plan was we're going to cook it in the fire pit to we won't bother with that. We come in from being out all day, so then we're going to cook it in the barbecue. Well, then she said, well, no, I'll cook it up in the frying pan and all that. So win. Look at the mess she makes. She's just a whirlwind.
No, I just...
See that over there? There's the problem right there. There's the explanation. That's what happened.
No, the one behind the camera. That's what happened.
She tries to blame it on me. Anyways, hope you guys are having a good night hanging out with Nugget and I. It's nice today to just a little bit. I'm pretty wide open lately, so we're gonna sit down and eat our dinner. Talk to you guys a bit later. Anyway, Sunday morning. Time to bail the hell out of here. Do the fun thing of catching the kitties. They're both upstairs right now. Gotta go home, and it's gonna be fiberglass day for my ATV doors, my side-by-side doors. A little nervous to do it, but I think I got it covered. Literally. It's gonna be kind of neat. Take a little while. It'll be most of the day, but anyway. Wasn't a very serious weekend here. We just kind of farted around. GoPro cameras suck. That's what I'm talking to you on right now, and I'm going to have to look for another one. The jack on this, the input jack where you plug, started screwing up here a while back that the microphone won't work, an external mic, and now I can't even get a battery pack to power it, so I couldn't even do a time lapse last night that I like to do for you guys so much because the battery's going to go dead out there in a half hour. It's not going to go all night. So I guess I gotta go camera shopping. Don't want to right now, but there's some good Black Friday deals out there. So Loretta, I know she had said, Loretta and Jason said try to DJI Osmo, and I might have to. It's just I got a lot of GoPro stuff, but what are you giggling about in there? She's in there laughing. Anyway, enough ranting about this. Be back next weekend for fun and hijinks. Live simply, remain grateful. Talk to you soon.